Remember, athletes, it's about consistency first, then intensity. Transformation is about changing who we are through our habits. Your path to success, it's a journey. You are unstoppable. You are an athlete. Every day that we wake up able to enjoy the day with the health that we have is a gift. You know, the goal is to become 1% better every single day. Your workout is done and your results are there. Unleash that unstoppable force within you. Welcome back, athletes. Today, we're working the legs and the core in just 7 minutes. Now, here's what's great about working the legs. The majority of our muscles in the body are in the lower body, which means if we work them and we're able to increase the lean body mass in our lower body, we not only burn more calories in our workout, but we burn more calories at rest. We actually increase our metabolic rate. So many delicious things coming from today's workout. So here's how it's gonna go down. We've got 7 different exercises. We're gonna work for 45 seconds. We're gonna rest for 15 seconds. And all you're going to need to follow along is just a mat, and then make sure that you have a sturdy, elevated surface nearby. This could be a bench, this could be a chair or a couch, it could be a plyometric box. Just make sure that it will be nice and sturdy for you. So we're working for 45 seconds, resting for 15 seconds. I share with you the first exercise. Then you're gonna check this box above to see what's coming up next. All right, are you ready to rock and roll? I'm excited. Let's do this. Our first movement today is a step-up back lunge on the right side. So what that means is we're gonna step up with the right leg. We're gonna press our body against the heel of the leg. We're gonna bring the foot back down and then drive this leg back into a lunge. So again, pressing the heel firmly, putting all the body weight, leaning it forward on that heel, standing up all the way, bringing that foot back, and then driving it back, making sure we're keeping a nice 90-degree angle, and then being super gentle with the knee. We don't want to crash that knee into the floor. We want to do this forever, all the way up until our 80s and 90s, so let's be mindful of our knees. All right, athletes, are you ready to get going? Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, just taking your time here, really knowing that we're gonna also start to get out of breath, working all the lower body muscles. So working the legs is incredibly fatiguing, it's incredibly demanding, and we're gonna be able to hit 2 birds with 1 stone today. So working the legs, increasing that metabolic rate, but also getting some cardiovascular work in as well. So a bit of cardio. That's it, stay nice and straight, and then stay in control, because this really is about focus as well. There's a lot going on in this movement. Just slow it down if you need to, making sure that you have the right height for yourself today, and making sure that you're being very gentle with that back leg. All right, good work. Now, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the other side, starting with that left leg. See, the cardio is already there. It's amazing. All right, here we go. The left leg, you're gonna stand up, extend all the way, making sure you're pushing all of your weight against that heel, and then bring that knee back. So again, up. Again, making sure that the elevated surface you're using today is sturdy. And guess why I keep mentioning that? Yeah, actually it's true. I have had several little accidents doing box jumps or step ups or lunges or any of those types of things using a box and then completely falling off the box or having it tip on me. So make sure, again, you're always keeping safe. That's the most important thing. That's it, all the way up. Squeeze the glutes in the top position, and then maybe we just wrap it up with just 1 more. All right, good work. And now, next we're gonna do a curtsy lunge. So I'm gonna move this out of the way a bit, and we're doing an alternate curtsy. So standing here, you wanna cross over the midline, come back, bring the feet closer together, and then cross over to the other side. So you're really trying to keep the feet in a more narrow base so that you really have that space to nicely cross over. And I'm just gonna warn you now, you're gonna think of me tomorrow. So when your bum is on fire and you're noticing certain parts of the bum that you probably haven't felt in a while, you'll think of me, because that is the magic of curtsy. Every time I do this exercise, I am sore on the sides of my glutes the next day, every time, like without fail. So let me know if that happens for you. Comment below. Let me know if you also feel sore tomorrow. All right, a few more seconds here. Good work. Who else is out of breath? Hope it's not just me. All right, great. Now let's get in for our buckle under rather. So we're gonna place our hands on the floor here. You're gonna bend your knees all the way down and then extend. Now, if there's a flexibility issue here, I invite you to leave your hands on that elevated surface. And what I love about buckle unders is at first it seems almost silly. Like, what are we doing here? We're just bending down and extending the legs. But then 15 seconds in, which is about now, you start to feel a nice, delicious, juicy burn right above the knees. And so if you're feeling that now, don't break. Stay here with me. Just find your pace. Remember, we're only working for 45 seconds. Got about 15 seconds left to go. Continue to breathe in here. If you're feeling like you're able to go faster, let's do it. Otherwise, totally fine. Just stay with me here. Few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Now the next one is a little bit mean, I have to admit, but we're gonna go into a buckle under, and then we're gonna jump into a high plank. So starting back here, we're gonna go for a buckle under, and then from here, place your hands on the floor, get into your high plank, jump it back, bend the knees, come all the way up, bend the knees, high plank, bend the knees, up, bend the knees, jump to high plank. That's it. Oh man, that burns so good. So nice and spicy today. But again, this is what we mean by really targeting those muscle groups in the lower body that are responsible for the majority of our metabolism, metabolic rate, and then just the ability to really engage fully in terms of cardiovascular demand. All right, let's finish this up here and break. Oh man, I am so glad that's over. Let's now get onto our bum here and get into a crab tap position. And so this one's really great for the core. You're gonna also feel your triceps here. You're gonna lift up your bum, and then you're gonna reach for that foot. Now, another option here is just to follow me like this, or to lift up the foot and then touch here if you're having a hard time with the balance. But if you're able to stay consistent and really just be able to do this in a way where you've got a good flow, and maybe that will be a little bit of practice for you outside of this workout to try to get your coordination down, lifting up the hips, reaching for the foot. This is a really powerful exercise as well, really working the full body because you're getting a lot of upper body work, you're working the posterior chain, you're engaging through the core, and of course you got some cardio happening there. All right, and break. Okay, now this last one, this is the real test here. We're gonna go ahead and do a hollow rock. So get on the floor here with me. Make sure you can just touch over here under your low back. Make sure you're nice and firm against your mat. And then from here, we're gonna rock back and forth, and you have the option to rock over here, keeping that low back against the floor, or stay here with me. Now, you're gonna feel this one really fast. The burn happens very quickly. But again, I want you to know that you've got the option to modify here. Try your best not to stop. We've only got 20 seconds left. Breathe through it. That's it, stay nice and tight. Again, most important thing is you're completely flush here against the mat. Don't arch your back. We're not creating any back pain. If you're feeling like your back is lifting, lift up your legs higher and stay here with me. And now, time. Oh, that was so good. My abs are on fire. How are you feeling? How did you enjoy this today? I promised there would be cardio, and I feel like I delivered. If not, let me know in the comments below. If you've liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe so that we keep training together. And then check out the other workouts I have for you at the end of this one to complete your training today if you're looking for more. All right, athletes, now let's go. Refuel, rehydrate, and let's meet in the next one. You got this.